Welcome back to another episode of Between Two Servers. I'm your host, Hayden, and I'm here with John Burns.
Hi.
Hi, John. Thanks for being on.
My pleasure.
Okay. Let's get started, John. You maintain a project called Spring Funk,
yes.
which is honestly the most accurate description of the emotional state of Spring developers I've ever heard.
Yeah, I think that's fair, but I'm trying to fix it.
How are you going to fix it?
I'm going to fix it by making it easier to understand Spring. No more annotations. Those are too confusing.
That was a much more simple answer than I thought, but it works, I guess.
I can rant if you want.
As a platform engineer at Grubhub, do you also deliver your code 45 minutes late and missing half the dependencies?
No, never.
We'll see about that. Your talk compares Spring Boot's evolution to a paradigm shift. Is that like when Grubhub shifted the paradigm from affordable food delivery to why is there a 17 fee on my $12 burrito?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, things change, markets change.
I'm running out of money.
I'm sorry.
John.
I'm sorry, I get a little bit of Grubhub credit every week. We can work something out. I can get you a burrito.
You heard that. You co-organized the Chicago Java and Kotlin user groups.
Yes.
Kotlin. Is that because you couldn't decide which one was more tedious, or?
Obviously Java's more tedious. However, the communities have gotten a lot closer to each other over the years, and so it just made sense to start bringing it more closer together. Yeah, but I've been involved with Kotlin since like 2017, and the merger between the two is a lot more recent. So, I'm definitely love Kotlin, and I like writing Kotlin, and I don't find that tedious at all. But Java can be tedious.
Java can be tedious. That's a quote for this one.
Yeah, don't tell critique I said that.
Your talk mentions functional programming approximately 600 times. Is this what passes for personality in platform engineering circles?
Oh, God. Kind of. Yeah. I don't want to be someone where functional programming is your whole personality. Really don't want that look. But maybe it's happening.
You claim Spring Boot has been quietly adding functional APIs. Is that because even Spring is embarrassed about still being relevant in 2025?
I think that they don't want to alienate their customers. Yeah.
It's a very politically correct answer. You say functional APIs have an easier learning curve. Fascinating theory from someone who voluntarily works with Spring Boot.
Yeah, that's the whole point, though. That's the whole point. People who have been doing Spring Boot for 10 years, don't realize how hard it is to learn if you've never used it, right? And so that's the thing, is kids coming out of school today, are more familiar with functional programming concepts than they are with AOP.
It's true, I have never learned Spring Boot. As someone leading JVM, Service Platform Engineering, how many meetings does it take before you can actually write a single line of code? Just curious.
Oh, well, actually, 0.
That's good.
I'm writing code all the time.
That's good.
So, but yeah, we really are hands-on. We're not ivory tower architects. We're platform engineers.
I would expect nothing less from Grubhub. Your talk promises to uncover hidden gems in Spring Boot, which feels like saying there are hidden gems in a parking garage. They're not hidden, John. They're just things nobody wanted.
Sorry you feel that way.
Whew. On a scale from mildly disappointed to existential crisis, how do you feel when developers choose go over your precious JVM?
Ooh, what was the top end of that scale? Existential crisis?
Yes.
That one, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It pains me.
You maintain KTlint-Gradle, right?
Yes.
Am I saying that right?
Yes.
KTlint-Gradle.
KTlint-Gradle.
Is enforcing code style the only power you have left in your life, or?
Well, you know, maybe this is worse, but the plugin's not actually doing the linting. All we're doing is providing a way for you to call the linter.
Wow. Okay. Maybe it is worse. You're suggesting we shift from annotations to functional programming. What paradigm will you advocate for in 2035 when functional programming also fails to fix everything?
Oh, GOTO statements. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's coming next.
Next is GOTO statements.
Yeah,
you
but
heard
quantum.
it here from John. Quantum GOTO statements. Well, John, do you speak at many conferences?
Not many. Yeah, not many.
Do you have another conference you're going to speak at soon?
I don't have anything lined up currently, but you can find me in Chicago area conferences usually.
I didn't ask for that.
Okay.
What do you order the most on Grubhub, John?
What I order the most is, that's a good question. I'd actually have to go get with our data scientists to figure that out. There's no way to really know. But it's probably sushi.
Writes Java, can't do a simple query in the database, huh?
You need a data engineer for that. You can't expect me to know how to write.
That makes complete sense, yeah. Do you also have everybody else do your work for you?
Yeah, I'm a platform engineer.
This is a theme now at this conference. Well, John, thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.